Enduring to the end is more than just serving. In Matthew 24, verse 13, Jesus teaches, "But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved." At first glance, endure may sound like a passive command, like just holding on for dear life. But enduring in the gospel means much more than simply surviving. It means thriving, growing, and making a positive difference every day. Embrace as scriptural action. The original Greek word for endure, Hupomenō, means to remain steadfast under pressure. It isn't about clenching your teeth and hoping the storm passes. It's about pressing forward with faith and purpose, even when the way ahead seems unclear. Imagine early pioneers crossing plains with freezing temperatures and little food. They didn't just survive their journey. They built communities, planted crops, and uplifted one another. That's the essence of gospel endurance and daily discipleship. Did you know that many marathon runners hit a point called a wall where exhaustion kicks in, usually around mile 20? It's at this moment that their mental endurance, more than their physical strength, keeps them moving. In similar situations in our spiritual race, we are bound to hit walls, moments of doubt, temptation, or discouragement. But enduring means to keep going, trusting that God will provide the strength we need. This daily effort involves more than just going through the motions. As Elder Jeffrey R. Holland once said, "In the gospel of Jesus Christ, you have help from both sides of the veil. You're not running this race alone. Angels, ancestors, and God's Spirit are with us every step of the way." Becoming that beacon of light. Enduring doesn't just benefit us. It's also about showing light to others. Each act of kindness, every moment of service, and the testimony we share can help others endure their own trials. One of the most beautiful things about gospel living is how God often uses us to be answers to others' prayers. Here's a little known fact. Fireflies produce a light called bioluminescence, not just to survive, but to communicate and attract others. Likewise, when we radiate Christ's light, we create an environment where others can feel seen, loved, and drawn closer to God. The blessings of thriving through trials. Enduring also transforms us into something greater. The Apostle Paul teaches Romans chapter 5, verse 3 through 4, that tribulations build patience, which in turn strengthens our character and fills us with hope. Think about a diamond only formed under intense pressure over time. Similarly, our trials refine us to become the disciples Christ knows we can be. Endurance as a path of joy. True joy comes when we engage with life, not just survive it. Christ endured the cross, not begrudgingly, but for the joy that was set before him. Hebrews 12, verse 2, he looked beyond his suffering to the joy of redeeming us. In the same way, we can find joy in our trials by focusing on the promises of the Savior and the growth that comes through adversity. The blessings of enduring together. One of the best ways to endure is to strengthen others. President Thomas S. Monson once shared, "We will never regret the kind words spoken or the act of forgiveness extended when we focus on building others. We, too, are uplifted." It's amazing how enduring becomes easier when we realize we are part of something much bigger than ourselves, a community of faith bound by love, both here and beyond the veil. Thrive, don't just survive, so that enduring to the end, meaning far more than just hanging on. It means thriving, living with purpose, serving others, and being proactive in sharing God's light. It's about recognizing that every trial is an opportunity to grow closer to Christ and become a beacon for others. Let's embrace the path of endurance, not as a burden, but as a gift, a chance to become more like Him. Day by day, as I close with my testimony, I want to leave you with the fact that I know trials are real. Experience them firsthand with the thousands of anti-comments I receive every day on Instagram, YouTube, social media. But through God's love, holding on, I gotta say, gosh, God must really love me, because He gives me my trials to make my faith even stronger as I hold on and endure to the end.